Well, either way, we are off. Alright, so first level is Plains. Main priority through Plains is to gather as much gold as possible without losing any time, moving and progressing through the stage. There'll be a few dirt blocks as we see here. They'll have to pogo. There's a few they'll have to slash with their shovel. We saw a dirt pile there that they scooped up and got a little bit of gold. That's kind of just the main priority here, and we have Leap of Faith as well.
She's actually coming up.
Yep. And both nail the Leap of Faith. The jump is not pixel perfect, but it does have a small window. You basically just have to time your jump at the last second on that ledge so that you're able to make the jump and not hit those spikes.
Yeah, because if you hit the spikes, you die, so don't want that to happen, right?
Exactly. That's a good strat from what we've learned in this game, is not dying.
Not dying saves time.
The other big thing that we'll see here is the bubble wrap, which is basically consists of pogoing these bubbles that you see here, which will allow you to go above the screen and wrap into a different area of the stage, which will be coming up here in a little bit. And I do believe both runners will be going for it.
Let's see. That one definitely going for it. JaySee2.
Alright.
Going for the solo version though.
Oh! Well, Taiwan had to,
Oh, you broke an extra bubble.
broke 2 extra bubbles on accident. But they both get the bubble wrap after getting the proper
Very
setup.
nice.
So for those watching, Fiesel is setting up the names. We have TaiwanNinja on the left and JaySee87 on the right. Both have made their way to Black Knight.
JaySee getting hit. Have to chase Blind Nine around a bit.
Yeah, and Taiwan jumped a little too high on his first jump.
Sync kill, pretty much. Pretty much
there. So what you just saw there was the stun lock that we use for Black Knight, and the stun lock is a technique that involves shovel canceling. Shovel canceling is canceling the shovel animation of, well, canceling the animation of Shovel Knight swinging the shovel, and by doing that, you jump. So whenever you swing the shovel and you jump, it actually cancels the animation. This actually happens to be the main technique that we use in the game for boss fights, for hitting dirt piles along the way without stopping and getting gold, hitting dirt blocks in our way. It's a very, very useful technique, one that you will become very used to once you start running this game. Coming up here is the gentle jump.
That one barely missed it. As the AZ.
Basically, you can get up to that top ledge there by using the shovel button and jumping into the screen transition at a specific time.
He's not a very precise trick either, because it's not pixel perfect either. Like, you have some leverage to make it work, but since it's the only place we use it, it can be tricky, yeah.
Right, yeah. So the main objective through Primordial Keep here is very similar to Plains. You just basically want to keep moving. Taiwan is actually going for the Flare Wand route.
Yep. We only have 2 runners doing it, and he's one of them.
I forgot he did do that, and
He sure did that.
so we're going to see a little variation in the route here. Taiwan on the left, getting the Flare Wand. And JaySee will be getting the Chaos Orb in the village after this stage. But yeah, like I was saying, it's pretty straightforward like Plains. Just keep moving along. Get as much gold as you can without stopping.
Oh, he went for your strat there,
He
JC.
did go for my strat there, but he unfortunately just barely missed the shovel attack there, but it was a valiant effort.
A pretty easy new strat that I figured that save around 0.3, 0.4 seconds, so
Yeah,
it's worth going for it because it's pretty easy anyway.
Yeah, it's very easy. It saves you from taking a damage boost, and it's very helpful.
So Taiwan went for the jump there, so that's why what I'm comparing it to. So comparing to that, you save 0.3 to 0.4 seconds. JaySee coming up on the King Knight fight.
Yeah, pretty good fight for JC.
Very good fight.
Using the ceiling there to pogo King Knight as he jumps left and right. You can get some really quick pogos on him. And it's a very good strat to use against King Knight.
We might see Taiwan using some flare ones in that fight, like he did there. There you go.
Nice.
Very nice too.
So yeah, with the flare wand, you can do a little bit of a different variation of that fight by using the flare wand. Basically, I think you could shoot 2 flare wand shots at a time, and as soon as one of them disappears, you can shoot
again.
the next one.
Yeah.
Right. So the closer you are to King Knight, you can spam those flare wand shots.
Yep.
So JC visiting the village here, and Taiwan heading straight to Spectre because he's using the flare wand route, which is the small benefit, a time save that you get by not doing Chaos Orb, is you don't have to do a village visit. And he's making his way through the Lich Yard. Both have entered. So the Lich Yard is home to these frogs that we'll see throughout the stage. They're full of randomness. They can make the stage very frustrating. Oh, as we see, the one frog landed right on JC. Those frogs have a set different of patterns that they can do. So they can jump in front of you, on you, or behind you. It's really hard to predict what their jump is until a split second before they do it. So that's what makes it a little frustrating.
So I actually have a fun story about the flare wand.
Okay.
Let's do it. So, as you might know or not, there is a way to actually throw 2 projectiles at the same time, and only works with the flare wand and the Chaos Sphere. But it used to be a time where the flare wand could do it, but both projectiles would destroy themselves, because the flare wand can be destroyed by another projectile. But now, the way it works is that it's gonna only be destroyed by enemy projectile.
Ah, okay.
And not by his own projectile. So now you can also do that glitch with the flare wand.
I gotcha.
Which makes the wand way more interesting than before also. It's a pretty old update, but still, it's really nice from YCG to have done that to the
Without a doubt,
Yeah,
yeah. Makes it much more helpful. Alright, Taiwan getting that safety checkpoint there. Here we have the dark room with the frogs. He actually did not have to go for the damage boost there. Normally you would take a damage boost to proceed through the jumps there without taking any more damage from the frogs. Makes the blind jump perfectly. Very good.
Nice. Very nice.
JC's coming up there in a minute as Taiwan heads to Spectre Knight.
Having some trouble with the frogs though.
He made his way through. He's not going to be able to get the dirt pile. See what type of RNG Spectre gives Taiwan here. And he's going to get bad RNG. So Spectre Knight can either teleport to the same location he did on the first phase there, or he can do what he did and go to the opposite side, and you end up losing a few seconds optimally for the fight. And let's see what JC gets.
So This is fixed. That will not change, but the next pattern will probably change. Let's see. Got good RNG.
Gets good RNG. So as you
Come
saw
back.
there, very good. He's going to save some time. He's going to catch up a little bit to Taiwan with that. So as you saw there, the way that works is you get behind Spectre Knight and use shovel cancel attacks. That's how effective they are, is you can destroy most of the bosses with it very quickly. And that's a very good example of those attacks there.
So I was also thinking on another difference between the Flare one and the Chaos Fury. As you may see, Taiwan has way more gold than JaySee right now. Because of the fact that the Flare one, when you buy it in the stage, costs only 1,000. While the Chaos Fury that you can only get in the village costs 2,500 gold.
Yeah, a huge difference in gold. So you saw there JaySee try to get gold in the dream sequence and die as quickly as possible at the same time. To whereas Taiwan only had to focus on taking damage to end the dream sequence as quickly as possible. So there's definitely some benefits and some pros and cons to each relic. And we're definitely going to see both pros and cons to each in this run. It's going to be a very interesting run. And here we go.
Really get it. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Taiwan.
Not finished though. Not finished. Let's count down. Not over yet. And he gets it.
It finishes it off. So, a quick recap there. Taiwan just did what we are. It's in the early phases of naming it, but it's a pixel perfect variation of beetle skip, to where you do not have to wait for the beetle to cross that gap anymore. You can make a pixel perfect jump there from that block to the next one and cross the gap easily. Very, very risky, very tough. In fact, it's only been done by, I mean, just Taiwan so far as the tournaments go. I was curious to see, he said he was going to go for it in the race, and he held up to his word, so that was very cool to see. JaySee did not go for beetle skip, so he's going to be a little bit behind, but that's okay.
Yeah, you can catch up by the fact he's using Chaos Fever, so...
Exactly that. It's very early in the race. Anything can happen. This race is still wide open.
Because where the Flare one is cheaper and faster to get, the Chaos Fever is way stronger against most bosses, so... We might see some catch-up from... not ketchup, catch-up. Thank you. Nearly said ketchup, though.
Catsup.
Ketchup. Damn.
But yeah, that I can't stress enough how huge that beetle skip Taiwan did. That's a strat that's just recently found, just a couple days ago. It's not something that anybody's been doing at all, even in run. So very, very cool to see in this race.
And the new setup he found was literally today.
Yeah, he literally just found that setup a couple hours ago. So yeah, huge stuff here.
Pretty insane that he got it.
Setting up for Beetle 2? No, Taiwan.
Did he break the checkpoint? No, because he's using Flare 1, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. Thankfully, he did not have to break this checkpoint. So
he will now, though, because bags are really hard to get there.
Yeah, so he's probably not going to go for it again now. Yeah, I don't blame him. So the Beetle 2 skip, what we call, is this skip right here, which allows you to knuckle the birder across the lava. Does take a little bit of timing of freeing the birder, and then timing of knuckling the birder across the lava. Unfortunately, what Taiwan did was he did it a little bit too soon. He was a little bit too close to it. But it only lost him probably roughly about 7 or 8 seconds. So. And gets a pretty good mole fight.
Yep.
So the mole fight's definitely much different than the Chaos Orb fight with the Flare 1. You just have to time its direct shot as he goes left and right. With a Chaos Orb, you can time the orbs to where that they will travel with Mole Knight. Right about there. He was JaySee was a little bit late with him, but he did get one orb to travel with him to take some damage. Not bad.
He's still a too close fight to the flare one that he just did, so he's not gonna catching up anytime there, sadly.
Now, I'm not sure, does Taiwan usually go to treasure after Mole, or did he get blocked by Reese?
No, he goes to treasure because it's the flare one route.
Oh, that's right, the flare wand route, because you can use the magic more efficiently.
Even though I am not sure that going to treasure is faster with all the new stuff in treasure stage. So...
I'm not sure if it's faster or not. I do know that Engage also goes to treasure after Mole, so it's definitely part of the flare wand route for sure.
The good thing about going to, well, a good and a bad thing about going to Plague Knight stage is that Plague Knight stage is even a riskier stage with the Conjurer's Code than Treasure Knight stage, but you have the Charge Slash, which makes really quick work of Plague Knight, so we'll see how it goes. Also very useful for the mini-boss too, to have the Conjurer's Code.
That too as well. Taiwan, taking the risky strat there, because he does not have a Chaos Orb, he can't do a quick Tentacle Rune. He had to do a little bit of work with the iframes there, but manages to get it done. Looks like JC's on a good pot cycle here. Actually...
Yeah, got Lompus on me. Decide to wait for the Ipson one.
Okay, gotcha.
Which is understandable, because a Lopuson cycle requires you to do a damage move that costs you a lot of health, so...
Yeah, those pot cycles are on a global cycle, so as soon as you start the stage, they start moving. And to get the best cycle possible, you need to do the first few screens of Explodiconium perfectly. Meanwhile, Taiwan is having a bit of a rough time with 420 fish, but does get it done.
420 fish moved quite a lot. So then you see JC just attacking the Alchemist. Normally you want to do shovel cancels. He still got a really good fight though. But what is interesting about getting the flare one in Taiwan missing the rock skip and then falling off the missile too. Okay, what I was gonna say about the flare one is that instead of shovel cancelling, you will see Taiwan spamming the flare one in the back of the Alchemist, which makes the fight way easier too.
Way easier, and we'll see that when Taiwan does get to the Alchemist. Hopefully he'll get a quick fight on him.
Oh, he had the Encore there. He didn't go for it.
He had the first anchor skip, but he second guessed himself, which I don't blame him. It's a pixel perfect jump. Let me just do it. Yeah, the first anchor there is pretty much frame perfect. You need to jump on the first anchor and then jump again immediately up. But he second guessed it. He did have it though.
JC has to go really safe in the next room. He only has 0.5 health.
His health is very low. He does have to be very careful here. This is
anything kill him.
A troublesome screen here.
He went for the knockback of the projectile there, which deals actually 1 damage, so it's fine. He went through.
Treasure Knight giving Taiwan a bad pattern here. He went to the sky, went to the ceiling there, and he did make a pretty good fight of him though.
Yeah. A way to back up the fight there is to get Pogos above treasure and under the ceiling really fast.
Yeah.
But you can't kill it. Yeah, go ahead, please.
No, I was gonna say, as we've seen in the tournaments, it's a good idea to not kill Treasure Knight on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
You don't want to kill him on the ceiling. He will float down very slowly and waste some time.
It's so slow.
All right. So
he got a pretty good Plague Knight kill actually.
He had a really good Plague Knight kill. So
got
what we have
bit,
here
but it's fine.
Is Taiwan going to the outpost, buying the Conjurer's Coat and the Charge Slash. Conjurer's Coat will give Shovel Knight 50 extra magic at the cost of 0.5 extra damage that he takes from everything.
Wait
a minute. Did
JC? Oh, got trolled by Rise again.
Again.
So instead of buying the code, he's gonna go straight to.
He's just gonna go straight. Yeah. That Reese guy. Let me tell you, he's not
Which
cool.
might not be a bad thing, to be honest, because it makes the Treasure Knight stage way safer. So for a race, it might not have been a bad idea in the end.
No, it's not a bad idea, but it does make Reese just that much more frustrating because, you know, you could be on PB pace and he could get in your way, and that's just not fun. So.
That one will probably miss the cycle. Oh, he got hit already anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to wait for the pot cycle that he wants here. He's gonna wait.
It looks like the low percent one, probably.
We'll find out here.
Low percent cycle,
yes.
nope. Nope. He's doing something weird there. Okay.
I'm not sure what. He was going for a mix. It looked like he was going for the low percent, then waited for the any percent, and then decided to go low percent.
And then waited for the 80% anyway, because that's what he got. So, yeah.
These pot cycles, they can be a little confusing, especially when in a race setting and you just want to get through it as quickly as possible to decide which cycle you want to go with here.
When you are experienced enough, I'm gonna say you know what cycle you're gonna get. You know how much a mistake costs, but there I didn't really see which mistakes he did, so yeah. That's kind of hard.
Let's see, Taiwan, he missed a few shots there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately misses the quick kill, but does get him pretty quickly. He missed a few Flare 1 shots in the beginning.
Yeah, he shoot them to the right, in the void.
Yeah, you can kill the Alchemist there before he transforms into the Yeti.
Yeah. With both Flare 1 and Cal Sword, actually.
Yeah, it's difficult, but it can be done.
Ooh, yeah, he was too far on the left. I knew it.
So Taiwan was going for the ladder skip, in which you take a damage boost, a specific damage boost from that Chompy there, which will move you to the right, and then you manipulate that Chompy to move closer to you, and then you can pogo the Chompy up into the ladder in the next room. Let's see if Taiwan goes for it again.
Too far?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
No, it was too far to the left again. Yeah. You want to be at the edge, at the right edge of that fire pillar to get it. If you're on the left edge, you can't get it. You just can't get it.
Yeah, it's a very, very specific damage boost you want to take.
Oh, JaySee, ooh.
He was looking to do something there.
Yeah, he wanted to do the projectile strat there.
Right.
But he got hit. Got good reaction though to avoid the death there, so
that's good. Taiwan did not even opt for the green slime knight skip. That mostly probably could due to his health. His health is really low. I
think he went for ice climber, but then he realized he didn't get it, so he sent the switch. And now the treasure knight fight and the plague knight fight pretty much at the same time.
Yeah, these guys are pretty synced up.
Yeah. JaySee should pull ahead. Yeah, he's gonna pull ahead. Oh wait, no, there's the dream. He doesn't have conjurer.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do the dream and go to the outpost. Whereas Taiwan's only gonna have to go to the dream. And
really good kill.
Holy cow, what a great Plague Knight fight. Holy crap, Taiwan. Very, very good fight. Had a good pattern from Plague. Used those charge slashes. I think he only used like an orb or two. That was fantastic fight.
He used 2 flare ones exactly.
Or yeah, the fair ones.
Great fight from Taiwan. So yeah, I wonder if he's gonna go for early grab. Let's see.
So yeah, we're gonna possibly see something very interesting here. Let's see if Taiwan goes for the early exit Dream 2.
No, it's not gonna go. Would have waited on maybe. I don't think he can still get it. No.
He's trying though. He's trying.
Yeah, he's still trying. Oh, barely missed it.
Close. Very close on Taiwan getting the early dream exit there. If you manage to die and be right under Shield Knight as she's falling from the top of the screen, you can actually technically catch her at the top and then thus leave the dream sequence way earlier than intended. It's a very, very cool little skip that we found not too long ago. Actually, that's a new strat that we found maybe about a week or two ago.
It's actually longer, but we didn't realize because we were like, oh, Spitfire got an early grab, that's too cool. And then we didn't realize there was a second part of it.
A lot of new strats and stuff has been found as of late due to, just everybody coming back to the 80% category, finding new stuff. It's been a very eventful month or two for Shovel Knight. It's been really cool to watch. Oh, Taiwan!
He actually jumped too early at the beginning. He second guessed himself, then second guessed, and died.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's gonna give JC a little bit of a push. Now JC pulls ahead.
Yeah, he's ahead now.
I had a really good feeling about this race. I knew it was gonna be a good one. So let's see where it goes.
Very nice from JC there.
Flying Machine is a brutal stage to speedrun, and
Ooh, JC just died too.
Oh, did he get his checkpoint? Okay, he did get the checkpoint. They are going to be synced up right here. Here we go.
What happened is that JaySee actually does knuckle only one block at the beginning. So at the end he had still one block, and when he does knuckle that block, he was in the void basically. So he fell into the pit. They are pretty synced up now.
Yeah, they are pretty synced up. Yeah, this is, you know, from the start of this one, it's been anybody's race, and both are good on gold. They'll be able to get Propeller Dagger without having to get any extra gold. Let's see if Taiwan gets a skip here. No, unfortunately does not.
Get the health for safety?
Not a bad idea.
Nope. JaySee didn't though.
You can enter this Chester room to get the Propeller Dagger with at least 3750 gold and not waste any time.
Yes.
There is 200 gold in a dirt block behind Chester, but it does take some time to get over there. Oh.
I don't know what happened there because I think JaySee is running at 30 FPS, but I feel like he damage boosted the wrong way. Oh, he died.
Oh no.
Oh, and Taiwan too.
Well, Taiwan has the benefit of having the checkpoint right there. Unfortunately, JaySee has to go all the way back to the first checkpoint because Taiwan takes another death to triple Jawas.
To be honest, he has to die like 3 or 4 times before JaySee comes back. Well, it's I should not laugh to that, but
I'm not sure what Taiwan was doing there.
No, another 4th one, please. Our hearts, please. It's gonna kill all of them.
Okay, yeah. So that screen that Taiwan is in right now is the triple Jawa room. There are 3 Jawas that he has to face against. The Jawas can stop your movement. They can advance your movement when you don't want them to. They're very, very hard to predict and get through as quickly as possible. And we just saw the wrath of them at full extent as to what the Jawas can do. That is what you do not, in any case scenario, want the Jawas to do.
Yeah, because you could have the best setup ever. They can still screw you over.
Yeah, they're complete RNG.
JaySee having the same problem. Going through though.
But he got through in first try, so that's good. JaySee cannot afford to die anymore in this stage, unless, of course, Taiwan does. So. Alright,
he's also still the Polar Knight fight.
Yep, to the wind tunnel room. And nails the wind tunnel. Very nice.
Very nice, indeed.
So in those rooms, you have to look at the leaves as to which way the wind is blowing. You pretty much just time your daggers so that you can not get killed by the spikes on the ceiling and progress further. Here's Propeller Knight. Very good fight from Taiwan for Propeller Knight, using those charge slash attacks and then finishing him off with a Propeller Dagger. JaySee getting the wind tunnel room, very nice.
I think it's the first time seeing him going for it.
I believe it is, and I'm going to give him props for that after this race is over. The wind tunnel room takes a lot of practice. It's not easy, it's very risky. Yeah, it's one of those strats that you take a while to learn.
Let's see how JaySee fares up against Propeller. Going for a slower strat, which is not. Ooh.
he
He still got some damage in.
Yeah,
So
he
you can kill him in free.
daggered
Yeah.
a little bit too soon there.
Can kill him now if he gets a pogo after that. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
So,
Still a good fight though.
as Primorix just noted, Taiwan did use a little bit of a charge slash glitch to where you can buffer charge slashes with jumping. It's not easy. It's you're pretty much buffering a charge slash attack right as you're jumping. And I believe that's what he used with Propeller. So that's also a new strat that we just saw as well.
What's funny though is that it's harder, but it's not faster.
Yeah.
But I guess he's doing it because he's used to do New Game Plus, and in New Game Plus you have a strat there that is faster to do with charge slashes anyway.
And Taiwan's all about that swag, so let's,
Yeah.
it's nothing new from him. So he did just purchase the mobile gear. Oh, Taiwan, please don't do this to me. He just bought the mobile gear, which we will see used in this stage a couple times.
Ooh, dodge him, sign knife.
Yeah,
Pretty
dodging
well there.
the sign daggers. The sign daggers can spawn on the left and right side of the screen.
So going for another New Game Plus strat. He's gonna be low on mana, so that means he can't use all the strats somewhere else. So
It should also be noted that TaiwanNinja is primarily a New Game Plus runner, so he's used to having 150 magic in this stage.
Yeah. And he's a strong believer of the big magic drop too.
He is.
There, you would use Flying Daggers and not wait for that mana drop.
Exactly.
Just continue.
He's adopted a lot of New Game Plus strats into his any percent route, so it's always fun to watch Taiwan run any percent, just because you never know what he's going to come up with.
You never know.
The Taiwan strats.
The Taiwan strats.
As we
They
see,
still want to come though.
Oh yeah, JC using the gear in that first section and in the second, which is typically what you want to do.
It's a tiny bit faster to use 2 extra daggers after the first time you use the gear.
But
you usually have the mana for it.
Yeah, and it's just you got to be careful with your magic. Yeah.
I would have taken the checkpoint there. Oh, no, he's gonna probably gonna take the health there.
Yeah, JC's got to watch it. Yep, he gets the health because he.
And reset the room because he doesn't know how to make the cycle. Pretty sure that's why.
I agree. That's a smart move to reset the cycle there with that gear thrower.
If you're a low percent runner, you know what to do there, but since he's not, he's only an 80% runner right now, so that's why you need to reset the room.
I don't blame it at all.
Which is a really smart move.
So Taiwan used the gear on the first phase of Tinker Knight, which one-shots him.
Ooh,
And, he missed the setup there.
He's gonna go around.
Using the Dust Knuckles in the beginning.
Fell down. That might be really bad.
Yeah.
2 health is kind of short. He can't get hit. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You can only
He has
take
to be
one
really
more
careful
hit
now.
here. Yeah. He might take this fight more safer than he intended.
Any hits kill him there.
You cannot afford to die here. Oh my god.
He should be safe though. Yeah, he's gonna be safe. There we go.
Whew.
Damn, my heart, Taiwan. My heart.
That does give JC a little bit of time to catch up. That was a unfortunate fight, but he did manage to struggle through it, and he is on his way to Polar.
I already had a hard time with my heart today, but damn.
Oh, JC falls down.
He didn't get hit, so
Yeah, he took a hit there, but you just got to play this a little bit safe.
yeah, it's gonna be fine. He doesn't do the Dust Knuckle strat, but
Yeah, JC does opt for the gear strat and finishes him off with a charge slash. Very good. All right.
I was gonna say Taiwan. This is not the object we want to use there. Easy swap to Dust Knuckle instead of the mobile gear.
Oh, gotcha.
Got the mana drop. barely jump before the shield guy hits him.
So we're gonna see Taiwan dagger through this without using the statue there, and gets through okay. JaySee is on his way. Still a very close race.
What is he doing? Oh, he's still going to guess himself and go for the checkpoint. Okay.
Yeah. The run's been a little iffy, so I don't blame him.
Yeah. I wonder if JaySee would go for it. If he want to win this, it probably would not go for it.
Yeah.
And Taiwan going for the Taiwan strat.
Taiwan strats, and there we go. Very good.
My heart again! Stop, Taiwan! Stop! Please, I want to survive this.
It's kind of the reoccurring theme watching Taiwan run any percent category is he goes all out. He does not hold back whatsoever in any strat, any room, any section of the game. He just does the riskiest stuff at all times. He's going to be using the dagger strat through the spike room. Switching to knuckles through the blocks, daggers through. Like he's done this before or something.
Yeah. I was actually worried about JaySee because he had a hard time going through the statue room, so I was like,
I got you.
Fine.
Alright, so this fight's gonna go really quickly, so it's gonna be hard to describe it here.
Ooh, nice.
Very
nice.
good fight. So in the beginning there, Taiwan used a gear. He is running Flare Wand route, so it is actually part of the fight when you're using the Flare Wand. When you activate the gear and it runs against an enemy or a boss, it actually does 2 points of damage instead of just 1. So the way he used it was he threw a gear and it immediately activated it, and then started hitting Polar with Flare Wand shots. Polar's going to run to the left, run immediately into the gear, thus causing damage, and then he immediately switched to shovel cancel attack.
JaySee getting a really good... Oh, he's gonna do the... Ooh, don't get hit. Thank you. Very nice.
Go. Uses the, I think we're going to don it as the Jade Puppy strat.
Yeah.
Where you pogo Polar and then throw orbs to the left as he runs to the left.
I want also to point out that the 2 first shots of the Flare Wand is very precise.
Absolutely.
You can't overshoot them or, you know, shoot too high or too low, because too high you're gonna pass over Polar, obviously. But too low, you will hit the snowball, so you don't want to see that happening. And you have to hit those Flare Wand, unless, otherwise, you will not see Polar moving.
Exactly. Yeah, the Polar fight is much more difficult with the Flare Wand route.
Or at least he will move, but you have to wait for the gear to hit him, which is very long. Because the Flare Wand is way fast, has a way faster moving time than moving speed than the mobile gear.
Yeah. So Taiwan moving through Tower 1 very swiftly, as he's primarily a New Game Plus runner, and the way you run Tower 1 is not very much different from New Game Plus to any percent. You have to wait on cycles, you have to wait on platforms, you have to wait on the pressure, so it's all very similar as far as the both categories go.
Yeah, the only difference with New Game Plus is that he can go all out with Flying Daggers. Even though he might drop a big magic or not, he doesn't really care about drops in the New Game Plus. In any percent, if you get a big magic drop at a very specific time, you can save a lot of time in this stage.
Absolutely.
Here, as you can see, he's out of magic. If you got a big drop, he would continue to use dagger through the room. So still a pretty flawless stage so far from him. Getting the health.
Yeah, makes it past the Jawa. Very good.
Nice.
JaySee is on his tail.
So what about the Black Knight 3 fight, Diesel?
Well, the Black Knight 3 fight, we're gonna see a variation pretty much the same as the stun lock here. It's gonna look very similar to the one in Plains, but
It's the same. I don't understand.
oh, but we get to see Black Knight do this
Oh,
if he breaks out of the stun lock. And not only will he do that if he does break out of the stun lock, but the window for hitting Black Knight with the charge or the cancel attacks is very small. So if you give Black Knight any chance at all to recover from an attack, he will either teleport on you, or he will grow wings depending on his health and fly to the sky, shoot asteroids at you from the sky, and just do a whole bunch of stuff. So that fight is much more difficult than it looks because you have to time each hit perfectly so that Black Knight does not recover from a single hit.
That's why it's different, huh? I understand now.
You're essentially
Thank you.
doing the same thing, you just have to be more perfect.
Keep
JC,
going for it. Will you get it? Barely missed it, but
it's still pretty good,
really good, yeah.
my boy. Very good, JC.
I was gonna say, no, it's my boy. I'm also a Metroid Fusion runner as he is. He's just way better than me at that game. Taiwan, oh my god! Stop, please!
So Jawa's almost stopped Taiwan on those pillars, and he took the backup by daggering through the fire pillars there. Sometimes you're forced to do it. If the Jawas just aren't nice and they blow you downwards, you kind of have to react very quickly.
But I feel like he went for it because he wanted to go for it.
I mean, knowing Taiwan, I wouldn't doubt it. He probably did that intentionally.
Yeah. I think he still got, with his health, I'm pretty sure he got hit. Because we were focusing on the Black Knight 3 fight of JaySee, so...
Yeah.
Pretty sure he got hit, he had to do it anyway. But still, Taiwan, stop! JaySee using some Charge Slash with the quick Charge Slash too. Oh.
Oh, but Pogo's
behind that.
statue on accident, which will bring it down.
Always gonna do the same mistake. Oh, nice reaction.
My god.
My heart.
I can't do this. I can't life right now.
We should have, like, I don't know, a heart rate count of
Heart
both
rate
of them.
monitor for the commentators? Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
because
like a
right now
great
that must
idea.
be pretty high. I don't know, but wow.
So Taiwan starts the boss rush here.
Before!
Polar Knight is guaranteed to be one of the first 3 fights that you get in boss rush, and that is the only fixed, I would say, pattern that you can get. Every other boss after this will be completely random as to which order you get them in.
Oh, that's not a good second fight with his
Not
health.
at all a good second
He's pretty
fight.
good at it, so we'll see. It's looking pretty good though.
I would
Shot
say
there.
Taiwan is one of the best Plague Knight fights
Fighter.
that I've seen.
Yeah. Clearly. Getting some trouble though. Plague Knight trolling him a bit. Please.
Gotta be careful here.
Please. Please! No! Oh my, that's a huge death there.
That is
JaySee is on.
death.
Yeah, JaySee is in the auto scroller right now, finishing it. Oh my. He's starting with a good fight though, so we'll see. Technically for Flame One, it's not a good fight though. He's gonna get hit at least once. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Taiwan just got a really bad boss order there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he gets Tinker second.
Which is fine, he has a lot of mana, so...
Yep.
Oh, that's very unfortunate though. Right. Oh! The missile pushed the turkey! What?
That's
That's the first time I see that. I actually didn't know.
Shane!
It's good news for JaySee though.
Pushed his health away, but fortunately it didn't make a huge difference as it's Tinker, but he still could have used it.
Yeah. But he's losing a lot of time on Tinker there.
JaySee taking on Polar. Oh, gets that health at the last second. Very good on
Very
JaySee.
nice. And Polar is very low too. Very nice kill.
Yeah, very good kill.
Used a lot of mana. But since he doesn't do the Tinker Knight quick kill, it doesn't matter technically. Going for some slashes on King Knight. Very nice. Oh, missed barely. He's gonna wait. There we go. Very nice.
A very good King Knight fight. Alright, here comes Propeller for Taiwan. As well as JaySee.
Oh, very nice quick kill from with the chest ashes there. Oh, barely missed proper quick kill there.
That's okay.
Gonna lose a bit of time on Taiwan there. Ooh, a hit.
Oh, misses a hit there. Alright, there we go.
Fine.
So they're at the same amount of bosses left, but Taiwan is a little bit ahead because he does not have to fight Tinker Knight. He already took him out. Yeah, Tinker does take a little while to take down.
If JaySee was doing the quick kill, it would be ahead. But since he's not, he got
He
hit.
falls
So.
down. He's
Yeah.
got a little bit of time to make up here.
A pretty slow fight for Taiwan non-spectre though, so... Really nice kick knight kill.
Wow.
Really nice. This is
Very,
pretty much
very,
optimal.
very nice. Yeah. And here comes Plague. Time for revenge.
And
Both
second
fighting
JaySee.
Plague.
But as we said, Taiwan has one boss ahead now, so...
Opts to not go for the health and gets it anyways. Very good on
And JaySee
finishes
pretty
boss
low.
rush.
I don't like that. He killed it. He used extra orbs for the kill there. Very
Alright,
nice.
very good. And now she's got to take care of Treasure.
The unshot just quickly is also a bit harder with the flare one, so
Yeah.
this is still a race, really. JaySee, kill him. There you go. He was out of mana, that's why he didn't use the node to finish him.
Unfortunately, didn't have any magic left to dagger out, but he had to use a lot to take care of Plague there. And here goes Taiwan.
In the last stage of the game. Who will take it? Very nice flying dagger thread there from Taiwan.
Yeah.
I will ask him to make a VOD out of this, because I want to see that again.
Alright, flex the shot, shoots the flare one. Flex more shots, more flare one, charge flash.
Troll? No, it's fine.
Still
A
a
bit of
pretty
troll,
good
though.
fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Had some
This is
awkward
going to be
dives
so
from
close.
Enchantress. Yeah, this is going to be really close.
The only way JaySee can win is if Taiwan dies or Shinai being a troll.
Yeah.
Which both are very unlikely, but we'll see.
Can still definitely happen, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Billy missed the kill on... Yeah,
he's gonna...
oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Good reaction from him. Ooh, Taiwan missed.
Oh no.
And it has to go from phase 2, which you
Oh,
usually
no.
don't see.
This is not good.
And missed the, yeah, he missed the snuckle there, but he's gonna get the kill. Very nice.
And that is time for Taiwan. Very good race.
What a close race!
What
Probably the
a
closest one so
race.
far.
Very good. And here goes JC. He's going to close out Enchantress too.
Wow.
All right, he's on the right side.
He's gonna go early into some flying daggers.
Yep.
Skipping phase 2.
Gets those daggers in. He needs to get under Enchantress. Very good.
And finishes off.
And that's a time for JC. Fan-freaking-tastic race by these two. By TaiwanNinja and JC.
I will say that my heart
Oh my god.
is still working somehow.
I think this race just shaved off at least 2 years off my life.
2 years?
I need to go to the doctor tomorrow. This was a very close race. I do believe we are joined by both.
He's still working somehow.
I think this
And
race
JC.
just shaved off at least 2
And
years
JC.
off my
How
life.
close was that?
2 years?
I need to go to the doctor tomorrow. This
very,
is, very close.
like
race.
19 seconds.
Not only was
Oh my
the end time, yeah, like about 20 seconds apart.
Holy
Throughout the entire race, you guys were both neck and neck the whole way.
Yeah.
I
Even
think the
Even
biggest-
with my massive death in a flying machine.
yes,
yeah.
because
Oh, I have
Taiwan
4
actually
deaths in the
unfortunately
flying
died. I would say what was it, about 3 times to the
Yeah,
triple
3 or
jump.
4 times.
Oh gosh, I got
Yeah,
lucky
those
in that
jobs
room.
not having me.
Wow.
I got pixel jump though.
Yeah, you got pixel jump.
My
And you
boy,
died to Beetle
Taiwan.
Oh,
Give me the
oh,
jump.
for Beetle
Oh,
1?
when I died at Beetle 2, I was tilted.
But you got
I was-
pixel jump on Beetle 1,
Oh.
yeah.
I was tilted by Reese.
Yeah, oh, you got trolled so hard by Raze, it's insane.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure how many times I should have tried to try to reset him before saying screw it. It's like I tried it once. Oh well, let's just go to Ironwell and see what happens.
Right.
It was a good move, to be honest, because there's a recent video from one of our newest runners. He got trolled by Reese 4 times in a row.
Oh my.
The same way you got. So, yeah, that was definitely a good move to dare to
Yeah,
go to-
especially at where he was when he was showing. He only had like 4 spots to go.
Yeah.
2 of which were in my way.
Yeah. So Taiwan, really quick, 2 things. The first thing is that pixel perfect jump. Could you explain that really quickly, how that works?
Okay, so the pixel perfect jump is there is only one specific pixel that you will have to do a long jump in order to not bonk your head on the top block because they're perfectly
Line.
in line with each other. So that setup that I did there is something I found out about 2 hours ago, where if I line up my horn to a very specific pixel, that allows me to just do a double jump that it lands on the pixel perfect and lets me do the pixel jump.
Wait, a double jump?
Yeah, because you bonk your head immediately. So what you do is you double tap your jump button, and because you bonk your head, the jump buffer in the game will automatically do the second jump for you.
Huh.
So there's no timing involved. If you can get to that pixel with your horn, just line it up, then you just do a quick double tap with your jump key while holding right, and then you'll make it every time.
So it's pretty much a new variation of the beetle skip that was just found a couple hours ago, but it's been in the works for a couple of days now, and it was done, first try in the race. That was very impressive.
Yeah, I had an old strategy for that jump, but it wasn't consistent enough. I think I failed it like 60% of the time, so I was like, I'm gonna figure this out, and came up with that, and it seems to be doing really well.
Very nice, dude. And the other thing was the propeller knight fight. I think we saw it both in the stage and in boss rush with the charge slash glitch that you used. So that's also a new thing that we recently found is you can kind of buffer a charge slash very quickly after jumping with using the shovel attack. Was that also used in the fight? Like, what type of basically fight did you use for propeller? Was it just mainly the charge slash buffer?
Yeah, no, I do the beginning fight, which matches what everyone else does with low percent, where you do the 6 slashes in succession, but I have a lot of trouble timing the attack when he lunges with a normal attack, just because I get hit so often that I just decided I'm gonna do charge flashes instead, because I can wait a lot longer and basically wait for him to be almost inside me, let go charge slash, and it'll always make him go left. And then I found out that the charge slashes do the same amount of damage as if you were doing the proper kill anyways, so I just did something that's a lot easier on me, and it's the same amount of time. And then in boss rush, the charge slash version of the fight's actually faster.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Because you don't have to wait for him to lunge, you just hit him with charge slash, and because of the amount of frames that you have with it, he goes right through you. So
Very
it's about a
interesting.
1.5 to 2 second faster fight in boss rush, and then you don't lose any time at all in the actual stage.
I gotcha. Yeah, because that's the first that I ever seen it, and it looked faster. I wasn't sure, but definitely have to get the timing down of the charge slashes to make that effective as well. So, yeah, I gotta say that this has been the most fun race that I've seen so far. That was great between the both of you.
I'm guessing it
Great
lived.
race.
I'm guessing it lived up to the hype you've been giving it the entire time, Diesel.
Oh, I knew this race was going to be good. I called it last night. I said this is going to be
I
the
heard
one
you.
you want to watch, and
I heard you call it.
It was very, very, very good. So props to both of you. JC, you did very good. There's a lot of good stuff that you did in your run as well.
Yeah.
Just being on your toes, last second decision making, and a lot of stuff that I saw. It was a very good run.
Very
so
smart,
yeah.
very smart move. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
barely survived boss rush. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that plague fight is gonna
Plague has
hotlash
not been-
me.
Plague has not been playing nice lately. It's
Yeah.
going all over the place. And then I start getting my orbs going, and then he spawns his bats right in front of them. It's like, well, crap.
Yeah. Another factor that you came back on Taiwan at the end is because Taiwan died on Plague as a second fight.
Oh.
Yeah, boss rush plague, I got destroyed by him.
And then you do fire on route, correct?
Yeah, so when he gives
I
you
can't-
bad energy, it's like...
I can't imagine doing that fight with fire wand, or at least lack of orbs altogether.
You just
But then
charge
again-
slash him over and over, but if he gives you bad pattern, it takes like 20 years.
Yeah, but then again, Nick Spot was saying something about he's started implementing a propeller dagger strat just to keep up with him.
Yeah, you do. You can. What's something else you can do, and you can do it depending on you are using Flare One or Calfid. You doesn't care. You don't care really. Is that you chase him? You go after him with the flying dagger. So you're always close to him, and you can damage him at all times. But as I got today, he can still pretty much kill you if he gives you only big jumps, even with that threat. So it's a bit more consistent, but it's not still not the solution to the fight. So
Right. So yeah, absolutely. Very good race, guys. I believe next we have a Mega Man 3 race coming up. So we are done here. Thanks for the race, guys. It was very, very good. Taiwan advances, and I will be facing Taiwan in the next loser brackets match. As far as Shovel Knight goes, I believe the next Shovel Knight race is tomorrow. Is that the one in the afternoon? I think that's the one at 1.
There's one tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm not sure if there's been new ones scheduled since then or not.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't
So
think so.
So we still have a few matches to schedule throughout the rest of the week, but as far as the next one goes, it is 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I believe that is between Newbie and somebody.
Or there might be also a match between. I'm not sure. It might be a double race, but no, maybe not. No, actually no.
Gotcha.
No, actually not. It's gonna be a simple race. The other one on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, on the 9th of February, not tomorrow.
Gotcha. So, all right. Thanks again, guys. We're gonna get set up for Mega Man 3, and thanks everybody for watching the Shovel Knight race tonight. We will see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.